there in the virtual lab, what is there in the tutorial, then what is there in the other that national digital library. These are all the some of the things we can discuss. As far as development of MOOC courses, because already we are aware, because in the earlier session already some of the courses available in the repurpose, some of the new courses is developed, because already as far as repurpose means some of the content already available in the EPG Pathshal, the same content they make use for the developing the MOOC course, that's called as repurpose. These are available as far as in the SWAYAM platform. Then started for the new courses developed, almost 100 courses in a cycle, that is there in the thing for the entire, as well as for the 9 national coordinator we discussed in the earlier class. Then also very interestingly, the new MOOC course may be offered for the course in the high demand. Then also very interestingly, because already we discussed in the earlier session, if you comparing with the IITA as well as for the Indian Institute of Science, whatever the 7 plus 1, 8 institute, every cycle they are producing more than 100 new courses. So as far as university is concerned, then again we will find it difficult, even if you take put together 600 plus universities, we are finding difficulty to develop for the 40 courses. These are the some of the things were there. That's why there is an expertise is not available in the majority of the universities. These are the some of the interesting thing. Then we started discussing about core generic papers. So as far as courses is concerned, either you can apply for the undergraduate level or maybe postgraduate level, because already we are aware of CBCS. Under the CBCS, some subject is bundled with hardcore, some subject is bundled with the core subject, some subject is offering for the open elective. So based on the thing, as far as for the these massive open online courses, we can go for the as well as for the open elective. Instead of open elective, they can opt for the SWAYAM course. These are the some of the things were there already made an attempt. So anyway, we'll discuss in the later, probably in the I'll take 10 minutes for presenting for the what university has done for the as far as implementation of the SWAYAM courses. Then as far as e-content development under EPG Pathshal, these are all the some of the very interesting. As far as developing the e-content, 77 subjects they started for the developing the e-content. So one program is saving for the subjects, then I also taken into consider a paper. Based on the thing, probably you can already you are aware of each semester is have minimum 4 subject, then arguing for each subject having for the 4 credit. These are all the already well versed with the thing. Based on the thing, one subject, one paper, each paper should have a 30 to 35 model, because already we started discussing in the earlier session also, each 4 credit course having for the 40 hours, out of 40 hours, 20 hours should be given for the first quadrant, that has to be video lecturer, then rest the 20 hours is given for the various quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4. So based on the thing, if you taking into consider for the thing, how many video models can be viewed in a course or maybe entire program is taking into consider, based on the thing they work it out as well as for the 30 to 35 models that should be made available for the one subject having for the 4 credit, 20 hours is the video lecture. So based on the thing, you put together of all the each semester that whatever the thing, then again entire program there is a 560 models that need to be prepared. That's why there in the entire. These are all the some of the thing already worked out in the EPG Pathshal as well as for the massive open online courses. Then these 4 quadrant approach already discussed: e-text, self-learning, self-assessment. These are all the some of the thing we discuss. I will not spend too much time on this. Then very interestingly, there is teamwork, that's for the principal investigator, because already we mentioned, as far as any faculty come forward for the developing the MOOC courses, then Ministry of Education they are awarding for the 13.5 lakh rupees. Out of 13.5 lakh rupees, you call it as a principal investigator, then you should have some team need to be created for the paper coordinator, that whatever the coordinator, then role of the that credit that whatever the content writer, then language editor, so many team, then also you can have a team of multimedia. So these are all the some of the teamwork need to be done while preparing for the courses. Then further again same thing, content is spent 15 weeks comprising about 40 hours, learning for 4 credit hours. These are the some of the things probably any faculties come forward for the developing the MOOC courses. Then again we need to be for each week should have a e-text, then also you should have an audio video. That again that audio video, whatever the audio video you recorded, that has to be split it into 10 to 12 minutes duration. Then again given for the assignment 2 to 3 entire course. Then also self-assessment questions, discussion forums, quiz, activities and reference. These are all the some of the sequence need to be followed before whenever you making for the finalizing your MOOC courses. Then again same thing that need to be followed for the course coordinator, content writer, then again language editor, the team of the multimedia. These are all the some of the things need to be followed. Then as far as developing the MOOC courses, we should have some methodology to develop and host e-content. This is also very very important. So anybody from the technical courses, that has to be again they have to submit the proposal for the NPTEL under the ACT. If social sciences are maybe taken into consider the technical and non-technical courses, either maybe UG and PG, we need to be submit for the University Grant Commission. Then again, University Grant Commission already given for the January 2020 onwards, the CEC is the nodal agency for receiving whatever the proposal sent to the each faculty. That's called as a principal investigator. As soon as your proposal is submitted, then again if the project is approved as per as development of the MOOC courses, then formally we have to go for the memorandum of agreement. Then again we have to follow for the whatever the that content reviewer language editor, these are all some of the things were there. Then while making it to consider before developing the course, we need to be decide whether we want to go for the 4 credit 40 hours course, or maybe taking into consider for the 2 credit 20 hours course. Then these are all the some of the details were there. 8 weeks if you all for that taking into consider for the 2 credit, then 20 hours course, then 8 weeks 2.5 hours lecture per week, weekly assignment, run like a typical MOOC. Then again, if you offering the course of the full semester 40 hours, the taking into consider the 4 credit course, then again 12 weeks 3 to 4 hours of lecture per week. Then mandatory thing is 2 quizzes or practical exams, mostly using existing NPTEL course material for self-study. These are the some of the things were there. Then again taking for the 10 hours, that is for the 1 credit equivalent. Then again given for the disciplines of engineering, science, humanities and management. So here as of now, as far as in the SWAYAM portal, if anybody log into the SWAYAM portal, all the uniformity is there, only can have the minimum 3 credit, and then again maximum papers is having for the 4 credit courses. So these are all the some of the things were there. These are the types of course you decide. Any faculty are interested to developing the MOOC courses, we need to be decide whether you want to go for the 4 credit, whether you want to go for the 2 credit. These are all the some of the mandatory thing need to be followed. Then other important, then I will show you one proposal for the development of the MOOCs. What are the prerequisites? What are the in the proposal? What are the content should be there in the proposal? Because if any time if you just can type it in the UGC MOOCs or maybe CEC in the Google, you will get the directly taken to the website. Based on the website, there is an proposals. In that proposal, there is a format of the proposal. That format need to be filled. Then also you have to get the consent letter from the in your institution, either maybe registrar or maybe if the college is there, you can take the consent from the principals. So here this is just I can show you the demo, because recently we have submitted the proposal under the things. So we need to be who is the coordinator. Then again here is given for the detailed project, that whatever the detail taking into consider. Then again what is the course name? That course name is, it is nothing but subject name. It's given for the techniques in microbiology. Then given for the types of courses. Then also given for the credit. What is the credit? This is entire the techniques in microbiology. They are given for the 4 credit course. The duration of the course is 15 weeks. These are all the some of the things need to be followed. Then also given for the course objectives. Then also given for the course outline. What are the outline should be there in the course. Then again what are the course. Then what are the prerequisite overall can join this particular course. Then again there is a learning outcome, because already we discussed in the earlier session, there is a very important as far as in the present context, the Bloom's taxonomy taking into consider whatever the 6 elements. Based on the 6 elements, finally we are deciding for the what will be the course outcome, what will be the program outcome. These are all the some of the thing already we discussed. So that's why each course should have a what is the learning outcome. So end of the day, what is the learning outcome of the student, this that need to be there. Then again introductory video. This is again, if any faculty are interested in developing the MOOC courses, either you can consult with the in your university there is a multimedia resource center is there. You can directly consult with the multimedia resource center. They will help you for preparing the introductory video, or you can go to the Ministry of Education. There is an M-panel of so many agencies for certified agencies for developing for the MOOC courses. You can contact any of these agencies. They will come forward for developing for the MOOC courses. Then also they will prepare for the 5 minutes video as well as for the introductory video for your submitting your proposal. So based on the thing, then you decide for the what is the evaluation method. Then finally it has to be model, taking into concept for the how many model we are going to be prepared, because already given for the 15 module. So here they will given for the description of the content writer, video presenter, content reviewer, as well as for the technical reviewer. So here they very importantly, not only for the principal investigator, entire your course developed under the MOOCs, probably you can take your expertise from the different department, or you can take for the within the department. If there is any expertise in the particular subject, you can make use of the either maybe video presenter or whatever the thing. 40% the entire course, 40% can be, I think you can course coordinator can be presented. Rest 60% you can pull from the different field expertise within the either within the department or maybe outside the department. These are the some of the things that need to be there. So based on the thing, details need to be given at the time of submitting the proposal. These are all the some of the details as far as whatever the thing. So they given for the entire course divided into 32 modules. Based on the 32 modules, then also given for the each week in the first week, what are the, then what is the nature of work, then these are all the details to be submitted. So finally, these are all the format. The Word format is available in the website. Anybody, if you type it in the UGC MOOCs, if you want to developing for the PG courses, then go to the download. There is an links were there you can download. Or if anybody want to developing for the UG courses, that format is available. Based on the format, you decide for the thing. If you want to developing for the 4 credit, then again you should have a title, then you should have a unit, that whatever the how many units for the entire 4 credits, either maybe 4 unit or maybe 6 unit, that has to be decided by the course coordinator. These are all the some of the format as far as developing the MOOC course is concerned. So then moving to the next very important as well as for this SWAYAM is concerned, because already we started discussing SWAYAM is the indigenous platform, that under the SWAYAM platform there is a 9 national coordinator is there, taking into consider for the starting from the NPTEL, that has to be controlled by the ACT, then again UGC, then again IIMB, then taking into consider for the National Institute of Open Schooling, then NCRT, so many others were there. So out of 9 national coordinator, based on the thing how taking into consider for the as a journey of map of SWAYAM, create learning plan, then online courses discovery, application process, program planning, then course and schedule optimization, then again content delivery of any device, student teacher collaboration, peer-to-peer communication, student portal, assessment and activity. These are all the some of the procedure as far as per the essay in the overall gist of how the student journey are map from the SWAYAM courses. That is only for the understanding. This is again this they started in 2017 onwards. So as far as our university is concerned, because first cycle we started for the 2018, because 2016 they made the regulation. Under the regulation they made mandate for up to 20% of the courses you can allow for the SWAYAM. So taking into consider for the thing, because already we discussed entire program of the PG probably 76 is the minimum credit, then probably in a semester probably 20-24, that is for the minimum 20 maximum 24 credit is there in a semester. Then again each semester should have a 4 credit. So as far as regulation of University Grant Commission related with the SWAYAM, based on the thing 20% they can go for the any student is come forward for opting for SWAYAM courses in the each semester, then again directly we need to be give for the 20 credit from the entire program need to be credit allowed for the credit transfer for the earlier guidelines. Now 2021 recently that August 2021 there is again they increase for the 40%. These are all the some of the things we discussed in the earlier. So these are all the some of this journey of the SWAYAM. Then this is a very interesting UGC MOOCs. Anybody can type it in the Google UGC MOOCs. Then they will take you to the entire PG courses related with the SWAYAM courses, credit transfer. Then also given for the proposal. So under the proposal here they will given for the what is the procedure need to be followed. Then also given for the guidelines. If you go to the download, you will get the guidelines for what is the procedure need to be followed for the developing the MOOC courses. These are all the some of the things were there. Then these are all the as far as started discussing about open educational resources under the massive open online course, also one among the important source playing important role in the higher education. Then moving to the next very interesting aspect, initiatives on NMICT, because already we started National Mission on Education through Information and Communication Technology. Under the NMICT, they have done for the various initiatives. These are all the initiatives. Again, we are make use of as a teaching learning, as a resource material for the faculty as well as for the student. Moving to the initiatives of NMICT, because already you are familiar with this EPG Potshal. Under the EPG Potshal, there you can available videos, various subject related videos already they prepared. Then also e-text available in the EPG Potshal. You can have the script of whatever the subject, whatever the topics is there, that script is available, made available. Under the thing, probably this 18,000 visitors on EPG Potshal is anything need to be asked? Okay. Okay, then again, as of now, if almost 1.10 crores, they have access for that videos and other things. These are all the some of the things were there. Anyhow, I will take you to the exactly the website. Then I will tell you what are the content are available. Then again, subject under the EPG Potshal, they are given for this starting from the adult education, architecture, biotechnology. Then also end with visual arts, zoology, Urdu, social. These are all the subject, the video content as well as for the script are made available. These are all the script you can make use of further your enhancing your teaching and learning tools, methods. Then also taking into consideration this are all the material can be circulated for the student for make use of for the reading purpose. These are all some of the very interesting, one of the best open education resources as per available in the EPG Potshal. These are all the thing. Then another initiative that's called as Swayam Prabha. Probably I think you are all familiar with this Swayam Prabha. This is 24/7 DTH education channel. Probably this is not only for the teachers, it's more useful for the students also. So based on the thing, as far as Swayam Prabha is concerned, this is 24/7 education channel. This is initiated by the Ministry of Human Resources. Then presently we call it as Minister of Education. Based on the thing, this entire that satellite linking station at the Baisak is there in the Gujarat. So based on the thing, this is the pre-DTH services of Doordarshan can be with these education channels. Based on the thing, then again every day there will be new content of at least 4 hours, which would be repeated 6 times in a day. So this is very very important, because what we have done in our University of Mysore, we have 32 department we have installed for the DTH channel. We made it as called as a flipped classroom. Each department should have an seminar hall. In the seminar hall, we have for the Swayam Prabha DTH. Based on the Swayam Prabha DTH, whenever the faculty, faculty is free, whenever the teacher, student are free, they can come to the lecture hall. They can view the that whatever the Swayam Prabha videos. Under the Swayam Prabha videos, because already so many areas of interest, somebody interested for the architecture, somebody interested for the computer science, somebody interested for the social sciences, somebody interested for the humanities. So these are all the subject is made available, because already given for the thing, every day there will be new content of at least 4 hours, which would be repeated 6 times in a day. This is also very very important. Then whatever the content is there, that's a curriculum based course content covering diverse disciplines. Then again taking for the entire Swayam Prabha, there is a channel partners, that is for the IITs, because already we discussed 7 IITs, they are the mainstay for the entire our online teaching, open education resources, Swayam Prabha, then whatever the thing. Then again NPTEL, I think there is some noise is there. Okay, I think somebody is traveling, probably can mute yourself. Okay, when you're taking for the channel partners, there is an IIT, 7 IITs were there. Then again NPTEL is the playing major important role. UGC also making for the important role. Channel partner CEC, HIGNO, NCERT and ESO. These are all the some of the channel partner they providing for the content under the Swayam Prabha. Then also very very interesting, probably I think not only for the as a teacher, you can see for in your home there is an probably your children is preparing for the IIT, JEE or maybe JEE Main or JEE Advanced. Then again very interestingly, one of the success that Swayam Prabha there in the thing, IIT PAL. That's also very very interesting. Under the IIT PAL, that is for the professor assisted learning, that is for the IIT, that is exclusively for IIT main exam as well as for the IIT main, IIT advanced. So probably this is very useful not only for in the college level or maybe university level. Probably you can install in your home. Probably they costing about 2,500 rupees. You can ask for the local cable provider. You can ask for the DTH channel of Swayam Prabha. Probably they will give. That is more useful for the somebody is preparing for the aspirants for IIT is joining. These are all very important as far as Swayam Prabha is concerned. These are all the things. Probably we can directly go to the website. Probably you can see for the what are the content made available. Then another interesting National Digital Library. Here you have a lot of e-content. Then also we discussed for the 65 lakh e-resources are made available under the National Digital Library. So National Digital Library is coordinated by the IIT Kharagpur. Is a national coordinator for the entire National Digital Library. So better each institute or maybe each university should have a login. So probably they will ask you for the somebody either through your librarian or maybe if the college not having the librarian, probably can college principal itself you can log in for the creating for the National Digital Library. Probably can access for the multiple repository made available, almost 65 lakhs repository available in the National Digital Library that make use for not only for the thing, then I can make use of the research, make use of this can be circulated for the research student, then also you can make use for the student as well as for the faculty fraternity. These are all the some of the things were there. Anyway, we'll discuss it later. This is again we can go to the link, then after that we'll come back. Then another interesting thing, this is very interesting spoken tutorial. So under the spoken tutorial, here they'll give an option for because I want to know something new for the as well as for the software. I want to see something related with ICT initiative. So based on the thing, just you can select here. Then they'll give on the procedure. What is the procedure need to be followed? Somebody want to develop, somebody want to start for the e-banking. Then automatically you can go to that e-banking. They'll give on the procedure. In that procedure, they'll given for the multilingual. They'll given for somebody want to Kannada, somebody want to Tamil, somebody want to Hindi, whatever the things. So different language, they'll give on the description what is the follow, what has to be followed. Then also whatever the software, somebody want to learn for this because my case because I am teaching in the urban and regional planning, I am more interested for the quantum GIS. When you are taking for the quantum GIS, I want to know for the what is the procedure need to be followed for the quantum GIS installing. Then how to learn the quantum GIS. Probably they'll give for the solution for under the spoken tutorial. Probably will in the directly will go to the website. There we will given for the what are the content were there in the spoken tutorial. Then another interesting somebody having for the there is in the science background there is a virtual lab. This is more useful as well as for the virtual lab is concerned. Again, this virtual lab, IIT Kharagpur, IIT Hyderabad, so many other organization, institution, premier institution, they tied up, they made it as a virtual lab. Under the virtual lab, they will given for the particular aspects, they will given for the procedure, they will given for the benchmarking, what is the investigation, then again what is the procedure need to be followed for the getting the output of the in the lab. So these are all the some of the very interesting, probably this is very useful for the faculty as well as for the student for under the as well as for the open educational resources. Anyway, we'll go to that website, probably we'll check it some of the thing. Probably I think I will skip it Swayam because you are all familiar with the thing, no? Yes? I am audible?
Yes,
Professor Siddharaju. I can skip it Swayam?
Yes.
Yeah? Because already we are all familiar with the Swayam. I will skip the Swayam, then directly I will go to the Swayam Prabha. Okay, so screen is visible. Yes? Okay, so here see looking this screen DTH channel. If you are installing for the DTH channel in your institution or maybe university, there is a humanities, language, then again history, social science, then also given for the whatever the subject, economics, commerce, physical science, mathematics, so many things. So these are all the channels available for the civil engineering, mechanical, applied science. These are all the some of the information is available. Directly you can these access can be viewed based on the thing. Only should have a Swayam Prabha DTH channel that taking into consideration you need to be installed for the whatever the Swayam Prabha dish. Probably can request for your university or maybe your institutions procurement of DTH that dish. Probably that will very useful for student as well as for the faculty fraternity. Whenever you free, probably can come to one classroom dedicatedly you can create for the flipped classroom. Whenever the classes is there, you can engage. Whenever you free, then probably you can run it in the 24/7 for this Swayam Prabha channel. Probably there you can view that content, whatever the video content available, because already we given for the thing. Every day there is a minimum 4 that hours, that is for the new content is made available under this channel. So this is very useful. Probably I think you can enable, share the PPT there, probably the links also available. Probably you can make use of this Swayam Prabha. Only thing, you should have a dish need to be installed, then only you can able to access for this Swayam Prabha is concerned. Okay. One minute. Then move to the next. National Digital Library of India. This is more useful, then also one among the best open education resources as well as for the entire country is concerned. So based on the thing here, they will given for the subject wise, science, humanities, literature, law and management, that all the details are made available. Then also given for here what are the scholarly journal, whatever the scholarly journal, either you take into consider for the Elsevier or you take into consider various essays, whatever the publisher. Then also taken, suppose if you click that scholarly journal, you will get for the what are the journals. See here almost 37,547 resources made available. They will given for the some of the resources of the index, some of the in the form of the papers. One minute. Then here they will given for the documents, journals, then also you can idea. So here they will given for the ideas. Under the ideas they will given for the what are the projects made available. Either you take it for the DST funded, or you take into consider the various ICSSR funded, or maybe UGC funded, whatever the things. So here they will given for the how to prepare the proposal, that idea is also given. Then also challenges. Then again taking for the subject, engineering, science, humanities, because already given almost 65 lakh the digital repositories made available under the National Digital Library. Only thing they will ask you for login and user ID. Only thing is individually you should have a login, or maybe you can request your institute, somebody has to login, create the login and user ID. Then probably you can make use of these resources. You can download, probably put it in your server. Probably in some of the university they are for the own server. Probably you can directly this NDL link should be made available in the own server. Whenever the student can access for this whatever the resources is available, as well as for the under the digital library. This is very interesting. Then move to the next content. EPG Patshal. Under EPG Patshal already given very interestingly, there is so many subject that uploaded courses subject. So here they will given for the almost 22,000 plus modules are available, text as well as for the videos for the various subject discipline. I will take an architecture course. So here in the architecture course they will ask you for the what is the thing, probably given for the various my screen is visible, no? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So here the urban landscape, so many content were there. Probably I can click it sustainable and green building design. Then again select, there is so many models are available. Probably I will take for the here I will take for the rainwater harvesting. So based on the thing, here you will get for the e-text. I think it is taking a little time. This is again it's made available for the videos. Probably a little. So only thing is just you can click that link Then go to the particular subject. Based on the subject, you can choose which is the topic you are interested. Based on the thing, you will get the e-text. That is for the script is made available. Probably that script will help you for enhancing our teaching learning material. Then also taking into circulating for the students also. These are all the very very important. Then also in the top of it they will written for the EPG partial or whatever the thing. Under the self learning there is a video content is there. Based on the thing you can listen the video for the particular aspect. So here see they given for the thing up to total visitor almost 1 crore 10 lakh visitors they make use of this EPG partial. These are all the some of the very interesting. Probably I think you can make use of these education resources for the not only for this faculty fraternity and also student fraternity. Then move to the next content. Spoken tutorial. So here this is not only for the as a teaching and then student fraternity, then also any general public, any general want to learn something for related with information and communication technology, anything related with day-to-day transaction related with ICT, they want to learn some program, they want to learn some kind of software. These are all the things is made available. Just I will take the here they will given for the list of courses they will given starting from the advanced C to up to whatever the various courses made available. Just I will take my interest is very interestingly I will already mention for the I will take the quantum GS. That's for the as far as understanding I need to learn the software of the quantum GS. Then they will ask you for the which language, because in the each that whatever the topics the softwares they will given for the language. There is an English, Hindi, Kannada, Malayalam, Tamil and Telugu. Suppose if I am select Kannada, then directly they will go to the procedure, what is the procedures were there in the thing. So here they will given for the thing when you want to make the quantum GS they will given for the instruction sheet they are given for, then installation sheet, the installation sheet, then also given for the brochure, then given the procedure for installation of quantum GS, then again downloading the what are the GS data set is available under the quantum GS, then also given for the what is the coordinate reference system that need to be followed, how to digitize the mapping data, then importing spreadsheets, then vector data. These are all the some of the things, geometric properties vector. So some of the things. This is also very very interesting as far as for the understanding for the basics for under the virtual lab. Within the thing, 1 minute, sorry. In the spoken tutorial, there is a one more important. So here, as per the thing, probably take for the some of the very interesting. If somebody want to know for these web browsers, whatever the Firefox, they are taken into consider for the thing. Somebody want to know for the any basics related with the software, these are programs. Then also so many the HTML, then also taken in the even see the given for the introduction to computer. Somebody want to learn for the introduction to computer, they will given. Suppose if you click the thing, they will given for the so many languages are made. So even if you take for the particular subject, you can have the multiple languages starting from the Bengali to up to Urdu. That script are made available. Then also they can make use of the thing. This is very useful as well as for taking into concept the spoken tutorial. That will help you for your student. If you make for the probably can engage one class for your entire student, taking for the demo of how to make use of e-tutorial, how to make use of National Digital Library, how to make use of EPG partial. Probably that will help you for the student. They can access for this all the information is made available for the entire country. Then move to next important, that is for the virtual lab. So here as far as virtual lab is concerned, again here very limited, because they are given for the more interest in the technical courses, then also some of the experiments related with the physical sciences. Based on the thing, they are given for the objectives to that whatever the thing, then again they are given for the what are the broader areas of virtual labs. They are given for the electronics and communication, computer science and engineering, electrical and engineering. I will go to the computer science and engineering because I think some of the participants is there. Professor Siddharaju is there, computer science. So here, when you're taking for the computer science, then again so many topics are available for the soft computing tools in engineering lab. Then problem solving lab. Then also very interesting artificial neural networks, because these are all the upcoming area. Pattern of recognition. Then VLSI lab, computer architecture. These are all the some of the multiple content are available in the thing. Based on the content, if I click on to artificial neural networks, so here is given for the introduction, what you mean by that, as well as for the introduction, list of experiments, then overall the target audience, then course aligned, then what are the prerequisites. So here they will given for the artificial neural networks, then important notes, then again they will given for the whatever the thing. So based on the thing, probably you can click it for the list of experiments. They will given for the, these are all the almost 10 experiments made available under the as far as for the virtual lab. Based on the thing, they can access for the parallel and distributing process, then again taking perception learning, then multi-layer feed forward neural networks. So there's so many things were there. Probably if you click onto the particular thing, they'll given for the procedure for the, then see that the objectives, then given for the illustration, then see illustration is given, then again given for the whole the calculation, everything is made available under the virtual lab. This is more useful. Somebody is saying for the physical science, somebody is teaching in the engineering colleges or whatever the thing, as well as for the virtual lab is very useful. At least you can see the procedures, then also given for the what are the experiments. So based on the thing, they will given for the detailing of the experiments is made available. Then see here they given for the select problem type, number of samples per class. These are all the perception. These are all the some of the very interesting. Probably I think whenever you free time, probably you can type it in the virtual lab. Probably you can have so many options for there. Probably you can learn for the under the virtual lab. These are all the some of the very interesting, as well as for the open educational resources concerned. Taking for the Swayam, then again Swayam Prabha, then IT. Probably I think in the Swayam, because already you are all familiar with the thing. So here very important, we need to understand for the national coordinator. So entire that Swayam platform, there is a 9 national coordinator. Each coordinator will take care of developing the content, approving the proposal, releasing the subject, then also up to conducting the exam. The entire Swayam exam conducted by the NPTEL. But this national coordinator is coordinating for the starting from the developing the approving the course, then creating the content, then finally that has to be made available in the web, then again credit transfer, up to credit transfer. This national coordinator will take care of the thing. So based on the thing, then again they will given for the local chapter. Probably if any institutional level, probably if engineering college, there is a single point of contact, there is a local chapter. If there is college, you can go for the local chapter. Probably if the universities comes under the state universities or maybe central universities, they appointed for this Swayam coordinator, they call it as a single point of contact. These are all the some of the things very useful. Then again, if you go to the all courses, any faculty are interested to developing the MOOC courses, first you can check it in the Swayam platform, which are all the courses in your domain already is available. So based on the thing, then you decide, because again that is very important, because already somebody, because you are taking for the introduction to computer, because introduction to computer already somebody have developed in the Swayam platform, then again your proposal will be not accepted. So that's why before developing for the any MOOC courses, first you can visit this Swayam website. You can see based on your discipline, which are all the courses is made available from the past 2.5 years, 3.5 years. Based on the thing, which are all the courses not there in the Swayam platform, then you decide for the going for the Swayam course. So these are all the some of the very interesting. This is as far as open educational resource is concerned. Then I will move to the next. What University of Mysore have done as far as for the Swayam courses is concerned. Just 1 minute. Okay, so my screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, visible.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so here, as far as University of Mysore is concerned, we have full-fledged SWAYAM digital learning and monitoring cell. Uh, the main the SWAYAM digital learning monitoring cell, University of Mysore is the one among the state universities to offer MOOCs under the SWAYAM platform. Based on this SWAYAM, University of Mysore is become the first university in Karnataka to offer and adopt massive open online courses. As per the direction of UGC and MHRD, presently Minister of Education, the University of Mysore established full-fledged SWAYAM digital learning monitoring cell in the year of 2018. So based on the thing, whatever the MOOC courses is made available from the best of the best academician in the country, from All India Institute of Medical Science or maybe Indian Institute of Science or maybe JNU or maybe National Law School or various other top university in the country. That's also very very interesting. Based on the things, some of the courses developed by the All India Institute of Medical Science professor, some of the course developed by the Indian Institute of Science professor, some of the course JNU professor are very very interesting. Based on the thing, if any university or institution for adopting the SWAYAM courses, probably that is for the great advantage for the student. Then end of the day, in the certification they can see for the thing, because already I have studied the SWAYAM course, I have the credit of the SWAYAM, because this course is developed by the JNU, this course is developed by the All Institute of Medical Science. So we are competent for the All Institute of Medical Science student or something like that. These are some of the very interesting. That's why we started the thing. As well as for the vision, we given digital learning monitoring cell to adapt, implement and facilitate student for enrollment of UGC MOOC course. Only we are making for the facilitating the student enrolling for the SWAYAM courses. Then also we are making for the whoever getting the certification, then we are making for the awarding the credit in her or his mark sheet. Then the main objective is very important, facilitating best teaching learning resources to all. Very interesting through the MOOCs. Then again did the digital debate for student taken to consider. Then also this SWAYAM digital learning monitoring working as a local chapter to the UGC, because UGC University Grant Commission, anything required directly they send it to the mail directly to the concerned SWAYAM coordinator of the respective university. So we are working as a single point of contact for university as well as for the UGC related with the implementation of the SWAYAM courses taking into consider. Then also we are taking for the provide feedback from the end users. We will take for the entire that after the examination process is completed, we are getting the feedback from the student for their experience. Then same thing will upload it in the UGC. There is a separate UGC MOOCs SWAYAM coordinator login is created into the dashboard. There we will updating for the what is the difficulties finding for the student, what is the difficulties finding for the enrollment, what is the difficulties for the in the accessing for the videos or maybe appearing the examination. So many whatever the issues the feedback from the student, that will be there in the dashboard of the SWAYAM coordinator. Then again assist the university college in selecting the appropriate courses for the educational student. Then as soon as the course is released, they release for the usually there is an 2 cycle, that's for the taking into consideration for the now there is an course is there in the 4 months started from July to up to November. Now that last month is that last date for the enrollment, the August. So based on the thing, every cycle there is the subject, the same subject will be circulating for the all the department, taking into consideration for the thing. Then also we have appointed almost 6 to 7 SWAYAM mentors for the entire university. Based on the thing, each department these SWAYAM mentor will facilitate the student for the enrollment. Then also taken into consideration, they will help you for understanding. Sometimes they will not able to understanding for the what is there in the video lecturer. Probably these the SWAYAM mentor will assist for the what is the other procedure need to be followed. So then this SWAYAM digital learning monitoring cell assist for the registration, examination, credit transfer of student for SWAYAM courses. Then here SWAYAM digital learning monitoring cell headed by our honorable vice chancellor. Then again members is the register evaluation and finance officer, that is the statutory officers. The members is director.
Just a minute sir. Kumar sir.
Yes.
Screen ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ಏನಾದ್ರು ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ನೀವು?
ಹೌದು ಸರ್.
ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಎಚ್ ಎಸ್ ಕುಮಾರ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಮೈಸೂರು ಶೇರಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಹೊರತು ಏನೋ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಶೇರ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಒಂದು 5 ನಿಮಿಷ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಏನೋ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ. ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್ಸ್ ನೀವು ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಆ ತರ ಆದಾಗ. ಎಸ್ ಈಗ ಶೇರ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಸರ್. Composition of SWAYAM. Please, please.
So that's why I asked for this, whether my screen is visible. They told yes. Okay. The composition of SWAYAM digital learning monitoring cell. That chairman is our honorable vice chancellor. Then again already mentioned for the all statutory officer is there in the members. Then director PME, director EMRC, director CDC. They are all the members. Then again members of all the deans of the faculty is the member of the SWAYAM digital learning monitoring cell. Then again, member secretary is the university SWAYAM. Myself is the member secretary for entire composition of SWAYAM digital learning monitoring cell. Then also we are conducting for the various meetings, taking it starting from the 2018 to up to 2019. Because of the pandemic, we have not conducted for the physical meeting, offline meeting we have done for the virtual meetings. Then these are all the some of the activities initiated through the SWAYAM digital learning monitoring cell. Taking into consideration for the thing, there is an as soon as in the 2018 they appointed for the SWAYAM coordinator for the particular universities, then given for the dashboard. Then in the dashboard we need to be login, that is for the UGC MOOCs implement, there is a link. There we create for the our own dashboard, there we can update everything. Taking into consideration for the thing, each cycle, how many courses is enrolled by the in the university, how many courses are adopted, how many students are under, everything that has to be created in the digital platform, that is for the, is made available under the UGC MOOC links. Then again, already I mentioned 65 university SWAYAM mentors were appointed. Based on the thing, these SWAYAM mentors are made available in the each department. So these mentors will help you for the student for facilitating for enrollment, then also taking for the, sometimes they are accessing the video, that whatever the thing, this they will assist for respective department, taken into consideration for the progress of the monitoring the progress of the SWAYAM courses. Then credit transfer, because very interesting, because in the last session also there is a lot of debate, because very difficult, somebody mentioning that if you are allowing for the 40% through the SWAYAM, they will make for the copy, they'll go for the copy from the Google or maybe whatever the in the taking into consideration for the thing. Because what as a teacher we are also making for the thing, because we are not inventing any, discovering any new thing. Only thing is whatever they made available in the internet, then we are making, they'll put it in the structured form, that's all. You are also not discovering any new thing, the thing. So here the very difficult task is in the first cycle we started for the implementing the SWAYAM courses, then again finding a lot of that taking the feedback from the student, finding difficulty to taking into consideration, because all in the finding difficulty to understand the content made available in the SWAYAM subject. Then finally we started at least instead of making for the 20%, that's very difficult to implement, we have made for the 4 credit. Because as far as anybody from the our University of Mysore, in the part of the University of Mysore, we have the in the PG level we have the CBCS scheme. Based on the thing, 12 credit they can earn through the open elective, minimum 4, maximum 12. So in the entire program, minimum 4, maximum 12, that open elective, that is for the credit can be earned. So we have given an option for minimum 4 credit need to be earned through the SWAYAM, through the open elective, or if the particular student interested for the taking for the all 3 subject, 3 open elective through the SWAYAM, that is well their wish. So based on the thing, this is the again we made it for the credit transfer, under the academic council we approved 4 credit is the minimum. Then we are given linking of UGC MOOCs, EPG partial, SWAYAM, Prabha, all our things are available in our university website. If you go to the university website of the main page, there is a very important for the digital initiative. Under our university website, in the digital initiative, we linked all the UGC MOOCs, EPG partial, SWAYAM, Prabha. So anytime any student can access for all this information. Then linking up, because initially what they have done, probably I think you are remembering some of the jingles, video, that audio jingles is made available in the FM. As per the promoting the SWAYAM courses, we also made it in Kannada language, promoting for the SWAYAM courses in the FM, taking into consider for the video as well as for the radio jingle. This is done it through the University of Mysore. Then SWAYAM Prabha, because already given almost 30 department we have installed for the SWAYAM Prabha as a flipped classroom. Whenever that free, probably they can view that SWAYAM Prabha, that videos, either that is useful for the student as well as for the teaching fraternity. Then we have made display boards about SWAYAM courses. Probably I think anybody is entering our Manasa Gangotri campus, for the all the 3 entrance, probably you can see for the there is a display board related with the, as far as before the LED, there is a display board was there in the thing. In the display board given for the SWAYAM course description and whatever the thing. Then also another interesting thing is Ministry of Education, they printed A0 size as a bundle of posters circulated for the entire universities of the country. So based on the thing, we received for the 3 bundles, the each A3 size posters we have circulated for the all the department, or maybe public places where the student gathering place, either maybe library or maybe canteens or whatever the thing. So there probably you can see for the can come across anybody having visited for our university or maybe department, probably can come across. So there is a poster is there in the notice board, or maybe you can go to our university guest house, there is a poster of the SWAYAM, that is for the, that is that printed by the Ministry of Education, the earlier MHRD, that circulated for the all the posters to the for taking into consider for the creating awareness for the student related to the SWAYAM courses. Then again we have created for the social media networks, Facebook, Twitter, and then email account. Based on the thing, we are circulating for the updating for the all the list of subject is released by the particular cycle. Then automatically they can reach for the student fraternity who are having for the Facebook, who are having the Twitter, who are having for the email, they can access. Then recently, very interestingly, our university has started for the career under the university career hub. Then again we have the use the database of the email of all the students who are all pursuing for the post graduation first semester to up to fourth semester. Based on the thing, that database we are making using of circulating for the whichever the subject is released. These are the some of the things were there. Then circular of the department, again each cycle we are making for the circular for the department for entire SWAYAM courses. Then again then also we are made for the, in the last cycle we are made for the digital display, because it's available in our university campus, the list of courses available, date of the last date for the enrollment, that all the description we made available in the LED display. Then we have conducted some series of workshops, starting from the brainstorming workshop for the faculty, then again orientation workshop for the third semester student, because at the time, because first semester in the cycle, first semester we don't have an option for the open elective, probably the open elective start from the second semester, because this cycle started for the third semester, we started third semester 2018 we given for the orientation workshop. We have called for the resource work from the UGC, then taken into consider for the hard-hitting for these SWAYAM courses. Then again so many series of workshops we have conducted. Then also very interestingly, recently we have conducted for the developing e-content for massive open online courses for the academic training institute, that we will discuss. Then this is enrollment and examination, because we are in the 7th cycle, the starting July to November now, this is ongoing. Then again the examination need to be conducted for the 6th cycle, 5th cycle, these are all the some of the database. Then in the first cycle, UGC Net Bureau New Delhi is identified University of Mysore is the one among the center for conducting the, this is one of the recognition we got for the UGC, taken into consider for the conducting the examination, that is for the proctored examination. We have conducted the examination in our university as well as for the SWAYAM is concerned. So later onwards, entire country under the SWAYAM courses that is conducted by the National Testing Agency. Then these are the some of the details. Even why I have given this is very interesting. The performance of our university is above the national average. Then one of the student in the first cycle they secured 87% in the SWAYAM examination. The same subsequently can go for the, even they secured for the 94% out of 100 in the third cycle. Then again fourth cycle one of the student from the Aisha, that is for the All Institute of Speech and Hearing, they secured for the 99%. These are all the some of the things as well as thing. This is enrollment. Then again so far each 130 first cycle 130 student credit transfer, 117 101. Then again third cycle there is some issues, so probably there is very limited people having for the credit transfer. Then again fifth cycle now they given for the credit transfer, that need to be consolidatedly submitted for the register evaluation for the credit transfer. Then sixth and seventh cycle, that exam seventh cycle is now is going on. Sixth cycle the exam need to be conducted. This is some of the thing. Then also very interestingly, University of Mysore as well as for the Administrative Training Institute, Government of Karnataka, we have entered for Memorandum of Understanding in the 26th January 2020 for development of massive open online courses for government servant to upgrade their knowledge and skills. So this is very interesting. For the registered enrolled officers of the Government of Karnataka. Again, these massive open online courses for the Administrative Training Institute given for the first course professional diploma course in public administration, having for the 24 credit, 12 credit for the 6 months. Because this course is very useful. They wanted to make for the mandatory for all IAS prelims, because IAS professional officers. IAS professional officers will be there the 2 years in the duration of the probationary. Probably 2 months they will come to the ATA. The other 6 months will be there at the Mysore, Lavasama, something like that. So based on the thing, as soon as the particular probationary they joined the thing, then automatically they can go for this professional diploma course. 1 year they can get the certification for professional diploma course in joint, that is for the joint collaboration with University of Mysore as well as for the Administrative Training Institute, Government of Karnataka. Then apart from that, there is an 5 professional certificate course we started developing: disaster management, These are all the centers is available in the Administrative Training Institute. Social Justice and Equality, Sustainable Development Goals, which is very, very important because you are all aware of the SDG 2030. What is the importance of the SDG 2030? How we are going to be, there is a targets, how we are going to be achieving for this SDG, because this is very important. The Sustainable Development Goals, that is also subject. Then also very interestingly, data analytics and e-governance, because already you are all presently you are studying that whatever you are joined for the ICT course, that taken its short-term course on information and communication technology. How that data analytics are very, very important, how that e-governance is very, very important in the present context. Then also another important public-private partnership with respect to the infrastructure development. So these are all the some of the courses we have signed MOU. Then also we are preparing for the content. Almost we are in the almost 25% of that video lecture is edited because of the pandemic, because this project is little bit so because of the pandemic, almost one and a half year we have not done any kind of video recording. Now we need to be streamlined for the thing. These are the some of the things. Then again that committee is constituted, managing council, special board of studies for approving the core. Then again expert committee for reviewing the syllabus. Whatever the syllabus prepared for each 4 credit this certificate course as well as for the professional diploma course, we pulled the expert from the different discipline, from the subject expert from the different part of the university, in the different part of the country. Based on the thing, we have finalized the syllabus of each content, what are the contents to be there. Then also these are all the very interestingly. This is my effort taking into consideration for the creating awareness for the SWAYAM courses. Then almost 16 to 17 workshops I am presented as a resource person for taking into consideration for the SWAYAM courses for the take forward to the university. Then these are all the some of the things. This is a vision. I will not go for the vision. These are the some of the newspaper clippings and social media networks. Taking to the display board, because you are all aware of anybody entering for the Mysore University campus, you will see the display board. Then also we have created for our own brochure, not only for the MHRD brochure. Then also we created the brochure. Then again given to the each faculty student for the understanding for the SWAYAM courses. Then also we have DTH, because already given for the classroom 30 department we have installed for the SWAYAM Prabha. They will make use of the this SWAYAM Prabha. Then again these are all some of the SWAYAM courses, because we invited for the scientists from the InfluNet for the creating awareness for the SWAYAM. These are all the some of the things. Then again recently we have tied with Administrative Training Institute for the developing the MOOC courses. Then these are all the some of the. Then also we have conducted extensive training for the these Administrative Training Institute staffs for related with the developing the MOOC courses. These are all the some of the attempt made by the thing. Then again these are all the orientation program. Then also these are all the some of the brainstorming workshop we have conducted for the faculty members. Then this is in 2018-19 that UGC Net Bureau identified University of Mysore is one among the center for conducting the exam. We have conducted the Proctored exam. Then also they deputed for the 2 observers from the UGC for monitoring from the 3 days examination as well as for the SWAYAM is concerned. These are all the some of the thing. Then again, if you that UGC MOOCs, this is especially for the anybody interested for the PG courses, we need to be know for the procedure, proposals, that all the thing is available for the UGC MOOCs. Just type it in the Google UGC MOOCs, they will take you to this website. You will get all the information related with the PG courses. These are all the some of the aspects as well as for the under the open educational resources. So now I'll open for the floor for discussion. If you have any queries, anything need to be discussed, then I can clarify based on the today presentation. Yes. Okay. I think now open for discussion. So if you have any queries, anything need to be clarified, because in the last session I think there is some questions need to be raised by somebody. Probably if you have anything, you can ask me, then I clarify. Another 10 minutes is there for the discussion.
Sir, have you made any study the useful of MOOCs or this
Study what, sir?
study in the sense its usefulness and how whether this SWAYAM is helpful for the students or not.
No, the thing is, each cycle we have made for the feedback from the student. We consolidating all the feedback. Then after same thing we are uploading in the that UGC MOOCs. There is a separate coordinator dashboard is there. So based on the thing, we have sort it out what are the list of issues faced by
No, no.
student. Then also taking into consideration student. Either maybe some of the student they are not having the smartphone, they can't able to access for the whatever the content made available. So something like that. So some of the student they're very difficult to reach. There is no internet, even though internet is there, but the network is not there. Something like that. So some of the issues because we are all we are in the 3.5 years implementing for the SWAYAM courses as far as University of Mysore is concerned. We have raised so many issues. Then also we have made some of the studies based on the feedback. Then same thing we uploaded in the dashboard of our Minister of Education. Then they only why they have increased for the because in the before increasing 20 to 40% of this credit, they have conducted for the virtual meeting of all the SWAYAM coordinators. Why they have increased for the 40%? Because of pandemic. Probably if any student are interested for the go for the SWAYAM, they can go for the thing. That is an option. That's why in the 2021 August, in the regulation they made for the up to 40% they allowed for the 40% credit they allowed through the SWAYAM.
No, no.